All right. This is Kagurabachi, chapter 124. This is a live exploration, not a recap. So I will be moving through the chapter and pulling on whatever threads the story gives us. Let's get into it. And I am seeing a very young Akimura here, just covered in tears and snot, which is a such a weird way to see this character from what we know about him in the future. And we have his big sister here rubbing his head. Did the big boys pick on you again? Fight back, you're a boy. Akimura's not a fighter. He's too sweet. Oh my gosh. Wow, so he was like totally different previously, because even when we saw him, this looks to be back when Chiaki, this is prior to her receiving the ability of prophecy. So before she became the Soga princess and was still like a maid in the offshoot that they are in their family. And so this is even before, because we saw him previously training with the sword and beating up on the guy who was like much older than him. So clearly he makes a transition to becoming a fighter, but I wonder what that is. But that almost makes his descent even worse now looking at it in retrospect because he was a kind soul. He's was a sweet boy, clearly very soft-hearted, and probably through the war and what ends up happening, it just begins to, warp his reality and what he believes to be true. And the Magatsumi probably didn't help in that case. But there was a reason that Rokuhira, that Kunishige trusted Akimura with his masterpiece. So I'm really excited to see that relationship unfold as well. It's not fair, right? Leave it to your big sister. I'll handle them. Oh, you just be you. Big sis will protect you. This is for you. No, he tries to give her a stick. Oh, that is so sweet. Chiaki is a phenomenal older sister looking out for her little brother. That is adorable. Whoa, okay. So this is a beautiful cover page here of Akimura looks a bit older. So like the actual concurrent timeline of the flashback and got the flowers of the foreshadowing towards the abilities of the malediction through the Magatsumi and the butterfly floating in his hands. That is a gorgeous color page. Hokazono, gosh, this dude is just, he's getting better and better. And I know we just had the unexpected break. So I really hope that he is, I hope that was, I'm assuming it was to take care of his health, which I am all for because he just keeps delivering amazing chapters. And I am more concerned with him being able to stretch this out over the long haul so that he can see Kagurabachi through in his most healthy way, because we see that all the time with other mangakas. They work themselves to the point to where their health suffers, so then the story itself suffers as well. So take your time, Hokazono. We will all be here. So what's that? We're seeing a broken, like massive tree. Mr. Giyu kicked it. Oh, apparently he saw Master Hiroto's corpse. Oh gosh. After the death of Hirota Soga, the previous chief of the Soga clan. Okay, so that's a confirmed. He was the chief. I mean, he was the sole practitioner of Kurotsuchi. He was considered a singularity, obviously very powerful. So it makes sense that he was the one leading the Soga clan. The role passed to his younger brother, Giyu Soga. Okay, this guy's got a pretty cool design. He's got like the headband with the hair pushed back, like the four-piece crazy looking goatee. He's got the pipe. He looks like a, guy who grew up with everything. I don't know. There's just that vibe to him. He was as skilled as Yoshinojo, the Soga's second in command. Dang. So he's equal with Yoshinojo and Hirota was above. So the Soga clan lost literally their top two guys. That's crazy. Man, The Mikaboshi, they're such a threat. Okay, and we've got like a little chart here of all the other rankings. So he wasn't selected to go to Hiroshima in consideration of his future. Okay, I'll surpass my older brother. Soon Kurotsuchi will dwell within my body too. Really? Is that I will become my brother's replacement? Okay, so he's putting some pressure on himself to ascend to the level of his brother Hiroto. Now, he says soon Kurotsuchi will dwell within his body. Is that something that only one member of the Soga clan can wield that sorcery at a time and it will just pass on? I mean, he's clearly an adult already, so it's not like sorcery from when he was a kid. And we also knew that Hiroto had to train his physical enhancement abilities to like such a high degree just to be able to withstand the sorcery. And it's like, well, I mean, we saw him kick a tree down. So, and he appears to be on the same level as Yoshinojo. So, I mean, I'm curious about this because something like the Flame Bone for the Kagari clan is something that doesn't happen in every generation, and it seems to have to go to a newborn baby, someone born with the ability. But maybe Kurotsuchi is different and it can actually pass um, with to another adult. That's very interesting. I'm curious. Or is this guy just coping and he's, basically telling himself this is what's going to happen so that I can ascend? Who knows? As chief of the Soga clan, he strongly supported handing over Chiaki. Of course he did. Oh, you slime ball. Now I don't like you. I was like, maybe I'll be open to this guy. He seems a little bit conceited, but no, now that I know you're one of the people that are like, oh, I'm all about the main branch and we can't let her, we're bringing the power of prophecy back into the main line of the family and we're going to hand her over to the Mikaboshi. So we killed two birds with one stone. I don't like you now. Go and kill him. Mother, what are you? In just a few days, Chiaki will, never mind, just kill the chief. Oh, the mom, the mom is tweaking. She's tweaking. She's like, yeah, I mean, her crown jewel, her daughter, the princess that she put so much stock into and cared more about the position in the clan than her actual daughter's feelings. So this seems one, it is probably motherly love in a twisted way, but it's also probably the fact that she doesn't want to lose status within the clan. And I feel like that's pretty sad. That's beyond my capabilities. Yeah, I will restore the Soga clan, Giyu. Okay, this guy clearly thinks he's, hot stuff. I pay homage. I pay homage to Princess Chiaki. She's protecting this country with her courage. Okay, bro. Yeah, sure. 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 Okay, where someone's walking in. You got three dudes who all okay, those are all the three guys that we see in the chart that are just below Giyu. And someone's walking in with a sword. Oh, it's Akimura. Oh, he looks locked in. No, he looks locked in. Oh, shoot. Akimura. Yeah, dude, he probably heard about Chiaki and that they're just going to hand her over. It's understandable. His older sister will be handed over to the enemy merely to buy time. However, Akimura, leave your katana. Yo, I don't know. I think I have a feeling that he's probably already better than all of you guys. This is the character who becomes the sword saint and a peerless swordsman described by Samura, who is also, if not one of outside of Akimura, probably the greatest swordsman that we have seen in the series. Maybe Itsuo Shirikai, who actually created the EI White Purity style, maybe is better. Who knows? I'm still waiting to see that grandpa, come down from the mountains and do something. Oh gosh. Your sister has volunteered to take on an important duty to protect this country. Do not undermine that resolve. Okay. it's not actually, he's positioning it. Chiaki feels like she doesn't have a choice. Okay. That is what's happening. And she feels somehow responsible because she has the prophecies, which again is taking on responsibility that is not her own. But this guy is trying to twist that to Akimura to basically be like, you shouldn't have a qualm here, or don't fight it because you would be going against your sister's wishes, which Akimura knows is not the case. And he also loves his sister. We're seeing the flashback at the very beginning of this chapter. She cared very deeply for him. And he's not going to serve someone up like that, to serve up his sister to somebody who is intentionally going to do her harm. If you make a scene, we will have to use force to contain you. I don't, with how Akimura is looking here, guys, I'm sorry. I get it. He's like a teenager, but I think, you guys can't mess with him. Hey, oh, and I'm seeing the pipe. Giyu's pipe is cut. Did he just blitz? He did. He blitzed. He blitzed right through all those guys. They didn't even. Oh, and he cut Giyu's pipe, and he's standing right in front of him, face to face. Those guys didn't even draw their blades. They didn't even draw them. That's how fast he was, dude. Oh no. I already. Oh gosh, this flashback is gonna make Akimura, it's gonna make me like him, but I need to not like him because of his extremism, and that he committed, at least as far as we understand, a mass genocide of people. So I don't want to like him, but Hokazono is probably, to make a good character and make Akimura even better as a villain, he's gonna make me like him. I'm a villain guy at heart, anyways. I always love villains or anti-heroes or like wild card characters. That's why I love Shiba so much, because he's just kind of like a dark horse. He just does whatever he wants. Akimura, it's gonna happen. I just know it's gonna happen. Master Hiroto would have chosen differently. Okay, he's saying yes, he would have fought and died, which he did. Which he did. He's right. He's right. If you don't like it, go kill the Mikaboshi. Oh, Nakimura's like, you can see we see a flash of Hiroto's dead body. So that obviously being told from Giyu, okay, well, if you don't if you don't like this situation, you go and take care of them. Hiroto already went and died, and you know how powerful he was. That's why Akimura looks like, oh, like he's like, you kind of got me there, because if Hiroto couldn't do it, like I can't do it. But also at the same time, this is bait by Giyu here, because Hiroto was above you, and you're telling this teenager, oh, if you don't like it, you go kill those guys. I get it. He's trying to give Akimura a bit of a reality check here to say, in this situation, we don't have that many choices, but you do have a choice not to serve her up on a silver platter. But you're teamed up with the government, with the Sorcery Bureau, and you're trying to buy time for a baby. You're trying to buy time for a baby to come in and save you. For a 6-month-old baby to come in with flame bone and apparently just nuke them all with fire from above, which is an absolutely insane plan. And they need to just, I the enchanted blades need to happen. Obviously, they do happen, but clearly it's not going to be with the approval of the Sorcery Bureau, and that's what I kind of talked about last chapter, where I'm thinking, Rokuhira, like Kunishige, and Shiba, because they are not going to let this happen to their friend, and Shiba has all of his guilt from what happened on Irishima. But if the government isn't going to sanction it, they need to do it on their own. They need to do it on their own. And so I mean, we've got Shiba, We know he has Itazura or Wicked Trick. So get some Datenseki, go hide somewhere that nobody knows where you're at. Maybe bring Subaru if he's willing. I mean, he proposed the Enchanted Blade plan, so he is at least on board with attempting it. So bring him into the fold, and let's go try to let's try to create a real deterrent before the government serves up Chiaki. That's what I hope happens, because it's way cooler that way too, because it's like them taking destiny into their own hands and not letting the forces of fate determine what's going to happen for them. Anyways, let's continue. Akimura. Oh, it's okay. So here's Chiaki. Big sis, what are you doing? Was Akimura always that fast? They're like, wait, what the heck? True, Master Akimura possesses astounding talent. He got so good he was hardly recognizable at the tender age of 16. I did anticipate he might equal them one day. Okay, and this attendant is picturing Hiroto, Yoshinojo, and Giyu. Okay, the top guys. But now, for a split second, I'd almost mistaken him for Hiroto. What? so, so in that short exchange where he was operating out of a different emotion, where previously it's always been training, duty, getting stronger, but this was raw emotion powered by what the situation with his sister, and that allowed him to tap into an even greater level of strength, potentially getting mistaken for Hiroto. That's crazy, all due to his obsession with his sister. Exactly. How far will this propel Master Akimura? Yeah, this situation is gonna basically force him into a situation of rapid growth and ascension. Okay, so we have Akimura and Chiaki here discussing. Okay, he's like, well, why did you stop me? And she's like, you have an amazing future ahead of you. You'll be an amazing sword fighter one day. Don't throw your future away like this. And he's like, but those guys, and she's like, I know. By sacrificing me, we can protect everyone. That's just how it is. Ugh, I'll protect everyone and you. I want to protect you. Oh, Chiaki, stop it. Stop it. You're breaking my heart, and you're clearly breaking Akimura's heart too, because he says, I'm not okay with that. Of course he's not. He's been training. Things haven't changed one bit, even though I took up the sword to protect you. Oh, he's feeling okay. Yeah, back. Sorry, I didn't even say the chapter title is Powerless. 124, Powerless. And that's how he feels. Even though he's been training, even though he's made amazing leaps and bounds in his ability as a swordsman, he still is being met with a situation that renders him powerless. That is fantastic character writing. But he probably feels just complete despair that he hasn't been able to probably achieve his goal of being able to protect his sister. But Chiaki is also still being an amazing older sister. This is fantastic writing by Hokuzono. Okay, we have a train. It's understandable. Oh, okay, we got Kunishige here and Subaru. You can boast of your ability to forge swords, but your true talent lies in your powers of observation. Correct. Yeah, he's got them crazy eyes. You claim you can prevent the Datenseki from exploding, but the truth is it's a gamble. Yes. Yep. Okay, he's basically laying out the reasons that they rejected the plan, and that it's not surprising because he's still risking his life. The scientific rationale is dubious, so it's like I don't really know about that, and nobody's ever heard of you, so you have no credibility on top of it. So of course we're not going to entrust our national security and the fate of our country on you. Which, hey, fair point. Those are fair points, but like a baby, that's what you got. On the other hand, the alternative is garbage. Yes, the alternative is garbage. Thank you, Subaru. Okay, and Rokuhira's he's holding the letter from Chiaki. Right. That's why I'm ready to force this and prove it to them. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Force it. Force it. That's what I was just talking about a little bit ago. Sorcery Bureau. They demand that we hand over Princess Chiaki and the Datanseki. If we fail to comply with both demands, there's no deal. Have them send it to the Sorcery Bureau. The research is over. Contact Hasumi. Wow. So they really are planning on giving it up. They're planning on giving it up and putting all stock into baby Hiyuki, the atom bomb baby. The Enchanted Blade plan. Shoop, crossed out. I'm seeing a facility, a bunker. Yes, 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 yes. I'm seeing in this bunker, I'm seeing the Datanseki, the giant piece of Datanseki in a holding facility tube. And I'm seeing, I love how Hokazono does this. In the paneling, there's the little lines or little rectangle shapes that show when Shiba is using Wicked Trick to teleport. And then March 26th, the 36 kilograms of Datanseki stored in the lab's underground facility was stolen. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I am so excited. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Yes. We're going undercover. We're doing this on our own. Screw you guys. Oh, okay, we have Shiba here. He's holding it. Oh, here's Hasumi. Okay, he's in the facility. All of the alarms have been shut down, but it's only a matter of time before they find out. He helped them. I can't believe I'm disobeying the higher ups. God, I'm starting to act like you. Good, Hasumi. He knew. He knew. He was like, this is wrong. Our plan is wrong. This It's still a gamble for the Enchanted Blades, but it's a better scenario, and we don't have to serve up someone who is innocent to a terrible fate. I'll answer for this now. Get going. Hasumi, you are a real one, dude. The director of research facility was accused of being the mastermind behind the string of incidents. 10 days later, he resigned. So his future got shut down. I'm hoping maybe after there's a success with the Enchanted Blades that I don't know if he would want to enter back into the fold, considering the decision that the organization made and the folly in it. But he might want his maybe they're like, hey, bro, you were actually right. you know. Oh, okay. We looks like we're in some remote mountains in a forest. I'm presuming this building is going to be a forge. You sure about this? Huh? You can't use this place without me. Yes, but it doesn't matter if I make a bunch of enemies. But okay, you're a national treasure. You sure you want to go up against the government? Cut the crap. This is for the woman you love, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Subaru, you're a G. This guy is a G. He's like, bro, what are we talking about? This is for the woman you love. You think I'm about to you think I care about the government, like going up against them and disobeying them? Psh, doesn't matter for the heart, man. The heart. He's looking out for a young bro. And I absolutely love it. And that makes me super excited to see Subaru in the future. And I'm hoping we get to see him wield his enchanted blade, whatever that one is called, whatever it does, and we get to see his style of swordsmanship. I don't remember what it was called. It was like sand something, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's escaping my brain right now. March 27th, just before daybreak. Let's forge these blades. The forge was lit with flames in this double page spread of darkness, but you just see the embers of this flame being lit within the forge. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. It's like simple, but the contrast, this holds so much weight in just one singular image. Hokazono, I I I bow down to you. This chapter was amazing. This chapter was amazing. Flat out. I hope you guys agree. Well, I mean, if you don't agree, that's cool. You have your opinion, but this is amazing. Wow. This chapter was so good. Kagurabachi. Kagurabachi is fire. No pun intended. It has been since the beginning. It has only gotten better. And anybody who is not reading it, they are missing out on something truly special. So that is going to be it for the exploration today. I hope you guys loved, sitting here and experiencing it with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter as well. If there's any thoughts or things that I didn't kind of explore that you guys want to discuss, please leave a comment. I always check them out. I always try to respond to every single one. So please do. And I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.